with everything that Senator Shehu Sani has said. So I will simply add a few things and I will then sit down. I have been a victim of human rights abuse, for which this Senate contributed immensely for me to be free to stand here today to talk. And so I feel pained when a colleague will say that what has happened or what is going on in Nigeria today has not reached the level for which we should worry. When a senator can be arrested on the street and taken away and kept incommunicado and nobody knows where he is, and then somebody will come here to tell us, don't worry, it is all right. But they said I shouldn't speak. And everybody has been warning me, don't speak, oh, because they will come after you again. And I'm on bail. And so every morning I still have to go and report to the DSS office. And everybody is worried so that when I go to report, they may still say, you have started speaking again, come in. Which is where the real problem for this motion lies. Human rights. I have a right to my opinion. I have a right to speak. I have a right to associate with who I want. And I have a right to my freedom of expression and movement in and around this country. For those who are in this country, who think that they belong to a favored side, tomorrow will come. Because, just like a colleague said, Senator Shehu Sani, those who held power yesterday are also today being made to account for what they did. Some of them are incarcerated. Some of them are fighting everywhere to see how they can be free. So that is the crux of what we are discussing in this motion. The lack of respect for the rule of law in this country. And the motion on one of the places here said, with a view to preventing the gradual descent into a chaotic state. That is where we are today, where violence and might rules. Senator Dino just made a statement this morning about Ekiti State and said that the government house had been surrounded by police, and we have just been getting information now that even the governor was assaulted inside the government house by security personnel. We still want to go ahead to confirm it that they tear gassed him there. How can that happen? That is why we are discussing this. That is why we are discussing this. And we're saying that late Gani Fawemi said that the hottest part of hell is reserved for those who, in the face of tyranny, keep quiet. I don't want that fate to befall each and every one of us, for us to continue to see Nigeria descending into this pit of tyranny, and we all say it is all right because we are elite or we are kept away. But the point really is this: nobody is safe when fundamental rights are being seriously harmed in the manner that we are going today. If you will recall, Mr. President, a short while ago, I made a statement on this floor, and I said, democracy is dying in Nigeria, and this is how it starts. It starts with the election. It doesn't start with somebody it starts with an election, and then the people gradually taking away your rights. It is those rights that are being taken away. And for those who think that what we're discussing are those in court, they can discuss my own. It's still not in court yet, so that nobody can be worried about that matter. The final thing I will say, Mr. President, is that if this hallowed chamber is now turned into an area where people can no longer speak their minds freely because of fear, then we might as well pack up and go. Right here, we're supposed to say everything that is wrong and proffer solutions. And the solution we are proffering here, which is coming with the stuff that we're going to have to discuss later, Commission of Inquiry or whatever, we will also have to decide that. But the fact remains that Nigeria today, we are in trouble under this particular regime. And everything must be done to challenge this regime in the way they are going. As they are going towards making sure that nobody has our rights as enshrined in our Constitution, it is also our right under this Constitution to demand for an enforcement of our fundamental rights. I so submit.
Well, this is what I can see.